Good morning, Tasi Delhi. Namaste. From Buddhapada 12 Mall, Kalimpong. र अहिले चाहिँ बुद्धबाटामा आएको छु र तपाईँलाई आज पनि सानो धार्मिक प्रोग्रामै लिएर आएको छ है। आज चाहिँ टिचिङ हुँदैछ हाम्रो बुद्धिज्म र अनि मेन्टल हेल्थको बारेमा र तपाईँलाई भिडियो जोड्ने गर्नेछु के हुन्छ हेर्दै जानुहोस्। यो चाहिँ बुद्धबाटा मोनास्ट्री 12 माइल स्थित। आज फेरि यहाँबाट तपाईँलाई स्वागत गर्दै आजको दिनको सुरुवात। सायद भिडियोहरू एलाउड छ कि छैन हो, सानसानो गर्ने कोसिस गर्नेछु।
Good. And we have some new participants today. Two of them from Durban Monastery. Can you raise your hand? Hello. And we have Garba Durgu who's come. So, yeah. So let's begin today with Refuge Bodhicitta. For us, who's been coordinating and asking you, Dukana, where are you? Are you here? So that's our team, and of course Prashant there, always monitoring and seeing us.
So psychiatric social work to understand how mentally and socially we get affected. Over a period of time, I realized that was also not the solution. So now, of course, over the past 10 plus years, I've become a student of Buddhist philosophy with Venerable Geshe-la at Tibet House. Also, I've had the fortune to meet many wonderful teachers, His Holiness Rinpoche, and similarly, lay teachers who've been able to help me bring Dharma into all of my work. So currently, my work includes counseling and arts-based therapy for people with mental health issues. I also run multiple courses and workshops in applied Buddhist psychology, saying how can one bring Buddha Dharma into life, into application. Now, of course, that I've been studying a little bit, I realized the first part of my career was actually spent on the first version.
Especially. And my background is I did my master's in management, and later on I also did my master's in Buddhism. And nowadays I also play a role by sharing the Buddhist philosophy in an applied sense, applied Buddhist college. And also, side by side, I do mindfulness-based coaching, especially in the modern context, because my focus is with dealing with non-Buddhist like corporates, organizations, and professionals. There I try to implement ways like
Several days, but staying in Himachal, and I'm just trying to help in this program a little bit. Yeah, so that's all from my side.
I came for public teaching. After I left my corporate job in Bombay, I'm from Bombay. So I met Kensei Rinpoche in the public teaching, and since then I've been in Buddha Dharma. My life was
community in the West, in the United States. We're training meditation instructors. So I'm going to offer to you the script that we are asking them to practice giving meditation instruction with. This is basic shamatha meditation. It will be offered, or it is offered in our communities in group settings as well as what we say one-on-one settings. So first we often talk about, as we heard last night, that our experience is essentially healthy, and that what we are aiming for is to nourish that healthiness that we all
come to a level of being able to do that. Because if we don't have that, we won't be in a position to do it at an optimum level, at the highest level. So sanity, which we spoke about, connecting to the third noble truth, is very, very important and crucial. So yeah, and as I said, I will be sharing this presentation with you all, so don't worry, it will include this as well. And this was the framework, just to kind of see and take a quick look at the framework, what we closed on yesterday. What constitutes, what comprises inner and outer well-being. And outer means we say the body, inner is the mind. And we use the term of RAT, how we kind of did yesterday. That was very helpful for you. If you want to share, please, 2, 3, if you want to share. Doesn't need to be a question, doesn't need to be very profound, but it can be anything that you felt like that crossed your mind.
So, good morning, everyone. I'm doing this for just to be the spokesperson of everyone here. I just want to, yeah. So, what stood out for me, 2 things. One is the simplicity from our dear friends from Telegram. How simple it is, and how this and the profoundness in that simplicity. So that was my big thing.
Particularly in our country, we have also a lot of children because of we opened the Dhamma school. Dhamma school is like a Sunday school in Sri Lanka. So we normally teach 2 hours
from University of Hawaii. He's a renowned scholar of Pali and Sanskrit Buddhism. But also he's been doing a lot of work in mental health, social issues. He set up a foundation himself in Sri Lanka, I think more than 6-7 years ago, called Damrevi. It's an institute where they run courses in counseling, and a lot of monastics also go through their 1-year program. But also I think part of our intention is, of course, majority of the participants are from the Tibetan Himalayan tradition, but also as Buddhists or as followers, as I think Pallavi put it, our greatest.
Everybody, I think I can be heard, right?
Yes.
You all can hear me, okay. I'm really happy to be here with you this morning. In fact, it would have been much nicer if I could join with you physically. We try to do that, but because of other commitments, we could not materialize it. But still, I am very happy to be here and sharing some of my experiences with you.
I don't see, but if all can see, that would be good enough actually.
Yes. You can start.
Because I don't see it, but that's okay. In fact, okay. Thank you again for the generous introduction about me. Basically, when we think about the concept of well-being, I thought I should start with the concept, particularly in the Pali Buddhist tradition, where we use the term hita.
Basically understood as something that is good for people, and then the hita, sukha, something that is good, and then something that is comfortable, Pali textual tradition. And it is very often said that Buddhas are born in this world for the hita and sukha of the entire world. And also when the Buddha addressed his first 60 disciples, suffering. So the central problem was human suffering, so well-being and happiness in the broader samsara. We learn from different Buddhist traditions. Actually, that is very true. But like this, so the Buddhist monastery was the center, sorry, in which people were looked after. Ravi means sun, which signifies the light. So the rays of the Dhamma or the light of the Dhamma.
Thank you so much, Dr. Asana. Thank you so much. It was really insightful and inspiring. All you and your team does from WDV Foundation. Really inspiring. Thank you so much. I'll just check any questions for Dr. Asana if you want to ask him. I know like we are offering, WDV offers these meditations and counselors, but how is it really, like what are the issues they are currently facing largely in Sri Lanka?
Can I go into your chat box? I mean, does it show, okay, getting addicted, sometimes, young people are hard to get out of them, so that is one reason. And also, particularly Sri Lanka, lately have been going along with COVID and then subsequently some kind of economic crisis.
दस बजे टक्कै टी ब्रेकमा रहेछ कुकिज कप से ब्ल्याक टी फेरि इन्ट्री हुनुपर्छ
don't know how to adapt. So that is, and then we have good opportunity to exchange, to find a new opportunity, to find opportunity.
Which says terms and conditions apply. So I want to do a little terms and conditions apply as we understand and explore Western psychologies. We understand suffering in Buddha Dharma. More like I introduced myself in the morning, suffering of suffering, and some amount of suffering of change perhaps. The understanding of suffering is not as subtle perhaps, so I will draw some comparisons between Buddha Dharma and Western psychology, even though the words are similar. And words, like we all know, are labels, they have their own baggage. Okay? When we think of Western psychology, there is no one Western psychology. Hundreds and hundreds of thinkers and hundreds of theorists. There's been a deep influence of philosophy from which psychology emerged. And then after that, over the past 150 years, the power of science, empirical observation, measurement, analysis, scientific method, continue to rise in strength. Yes? And as science continued to rise in strength, psychology started moving more towards becoming an empirical science based on observation, data, and so on. So you find psychology somewhere between philosophy, between natural sciences. It can't be quantified and objectified as much as, let's say, chemistry or physics. But at the same time, it's not in the realm of philosophy anymore. And the last 150 years, who did what? What did they bring to the field? Okay? This, if we pursue this path, we need about 5 days. The second way is to break it down into schools of thought within psychology. Main schools of thought, and then of course smaller schools of thought, which are within psychology, which is inside our body, so bones, hormones, all kinds of neurochemicals. Next one. Yesterday we spoke about mental health continuum. Yeah. This lovely sheet that you have. Some amount of food patterns are okay, habits are okay, attitude is reasonably positive, not all the time I'm going to fail, I will never finish this, I should not have taken this out. When I started my studies in the 90s, we used to work with stroke patients. Stroke is where you have paralysis, and you have aggressive defense. Yes, you're trying to defend yourself. There is civil war, when there is unrest, when there is lack of physical safety, when there is so many forms of oppression on the outside, it influences mental health. So when a year and a half into the war, similarly with so many other spaces of unrest, right?
Lunch break. 1 hour lunch break.
भुटानी तिब्बतियन चिल्ली यो अलरे त्यही छ
ल बुद्धपाटा गुम्बा होस्टेल सहित अहिले चाहिँ भर्खर लन्च ब्रेकबाट खाना खाएर बसिरहेको हामी सबैजना। खाना पनि एकदमै मिठो थियो है। बिहान ब्रेकफास्टदेखि लिएर डिनरसम्म सबै प्रोभाइड गरिदिनु भएको छ है। अहिले मेडिटेसनको लागि हामी चाहिँ अब खाना खाइसक्यो अहिले भर्खरै। ल सो र आज चाहिँ थियो है स्पेसल हाम्रो बुद्धिस्ट फिलोसफी एन्ड के भन्छ मेन्टल हेल्थको बारेमा केही टिचिङहरू थियो है। अनि टिचरहरू चाहिँ बाहिरबाट आउनुभएको थियो, युएसबाट, त्यहाँबाट अनलाइनमा पनि हुनुहुन्थ्यो र बम्बेबाट, दुबईबाट, इन्टरनेसनल भनौँ न, इन्टरनेसनलको टिचरहरू चाहिँ आउनुभएको थियो र उहाँहरू चाहिँ अब एकदमै डक्टर पढेकोहरू ठुल्ठुलो रहेछ है। अनि उहाँले चाहिँ अब हामीलाई पनि इम्पोर्टेन्ट फर हेल्थ है, हामीलाई मेन्टली के भन्छ प्रब्लम नभए तापनि हामीलाई कसरी चाहिँ हामीलाई हेल्दी माइन्ड राख्नुपर्ने त्यो बारेमा अनि हाम्रो बुद्धिज्मको फिलोसफीको बारेमा उहाँहरूले टिचिङहरू गर्नुभएको थियो है। अन्त हुनु चाहिँ अब उहाँहरू एकदम बाहिरबाट आएर पनि यहाँ टिचिङहरू दियो है। एकदमै राम्रो लाग्यो प्रोग्राम। अन्त यो चाहिँ कहाँ थियो भने 12 माइल स्थित हाम्रो बुद्धपाटा अस्ति भर्खरै वाङ भएको जग्गामै। अनि त्यहाँ चाहिँ हामीलाई पनि अब गुम्बाबाट इन्भाइट गर्नुभएको थियो र यो चाहिँ मतलब हाम्रो मात्रै नभएर इन्टरनेसनल प्रोग्राममै भनौँ न, बाहिरबाट पनि पुरा आउनुभएको थियो। हाम्रो यहाँ लोकलको चाहिँ कम्ती अनि बाहिरबाट एकदमै बेसी रहेछ, बम्बईबाट, अन्त हिमाचलबाट, अनि साथसाथै भुटानबाट, सिक्किमबाट कहाँबाट आउनु भएको रहेछ है। अनि उहाँहरू चाहिँ एकदमै अब हाम्रो बुद्धिज्ममा एकदमै के भन्छ हार्ट टु हार्ट कनेक्सन लाइक अब उहाँहरू चाहिँ हुनुहुन्थ्यो हाम्रो हिज होलिनेस हाम्रो क्याप्जे जोङ्सा खेन्चे रिम्पोछेको चाहिँ उहाँको लोमा भनौँ, उहाँको के भन्छ चेलाहरू हुनुहुन्थ्यो है टिबेटमा। अनि उहाँहरूले चाहिँ हामीलाई अब एउटा गुम्बामा पनि हामीलाई कसरी ह्याप्पी रहनुपर्ने, कसरी हाम्रो फ्री माइन्ड गर्नुपर्ने त्यो बारेमा चाहिँ टिचिङहरू दिनुभएको थियो। अन्त राम्रो थियो एकदमै, खानाहरूदेखि ब्रेकफास्टदेखि डिनरसम्म सबै प्रोभाइड गर्नुभएको छ। र हामी चाहिँ मर्निङ सेसन मात्रै बस्यो है, किनकि हामी अलिकति बिजी भएर, अनि त्यही भएर मर्निङ सेसन। अन्त अरूहरू चाहिँ 3 दिनको प्रोग्राम रहेछ खासमा चाहिँ, र हामी चाहिँ 1 दिन गयो, त्यो पनि मर्निङ सेसनमा मात्रै गयो है। हामीले चाहिँ अब त्यति अब बुझ्नु सक्दैन रहेछ, मतलब 1 दिन मात्रै गएर चाहिँ त्यो बुझ्नु सक्दैन। अब 3 दिनै हामीले कन्टिन्यू गएको भए चाहिँ हामीले राम्रो बुझ्थ्यो होला सायद है। अनि सबै अब टिचरहरू सबै अन इङ्ग्लिस ल्याङ्ग्वेजमा थियो। अनि एकदम अब इङ्ग्लिस नबुझ्ने चाहिँ एकदम लाटा जस्तै रहेछ त्यहाँनिर चाहिँ। अन्त हामीले अब बेसी मात्रा त बुझेन, ठिकैको बुझ्यो। हामीले के बुझ्यो भने चाहिँ अब हामीले कसरी मेन्टल हेल्थलाई चाहिँ मेन्टललाई चाहिँ कसरी फ्री राख्नुपर्ने, कसरी खुसी गर्नुपर्ने, कसरी हेल्दी राख्नुपर्ने त्यो बारेमा अलिअलि बुझ्यो। अनि हामीले कन्भर्सेसनहरू एक अर्कामा सेयरिङ गर्नुपर्दछ है। अनि इङ्ग्लिसबाटै बोलेर अन्त साथीहरूसँग सेयरिङ के आफूलाई कस्तो खालको अब अनुभव, कस्तो खालको अब एकदमै डेन्जरस सिचुएसन, एकदमै स्याड सिचुएसन कति बेला भएको थियो, के भएको थियो, त्यो खालको चाहिँ हामीले सेयरिङ गर्नुपर्छ। त्यो हामीले गऱ्यो है एकअर्कामा। अनि सबैको अब राम्रो थियो, खुसी। अब त्यो मतलब अब मेन्टल त्यति बेला मेन्टल स्ट्रेस कति बेला के भएको थियो हो, त्यो आफ्नो ठुलो घटना के कति बेला भएको थियो त्यो प्रकारको चाहिँ हामीले सेयरिङ गर्नुपर्ने थियो। अन्त त्योहरू अलिअलि सेयरिङ गरेर है, अन्त आफूले बुझेछ, आफूले बोल्नु सकेको जति। अन्त अब त्यही हो, अब इङ्ग्लिसबाटै अन्त मैले त्यो भिडियोहरू जोडेको छ र के कस्तो लाग्यो है, लाइक कमेन्ट सेयर गरिदिनु होला। थ्याङ्क यू सो मच, यु टेक केयर, बाई बाई।